I decided to become a Legacy Society member because one of my friends in the industry, Brian Chung, and his wife had joined, and I thought, well, if Brian can do it, I can do it.
I didn't know anything about it until my husband came to me and told me about it and said he was interested in becoming a Legacy Society member, and I agreed wholeheartedly. Music was a central part of my own childhood and adolescence. When I was in first grade, my teacher identified me as having a certain aptitude for music. And she told my parents that they really ought to consider getting me into piano lessons. And I wanted that more than anything when I was 5 years old. My mother had to call me away from the piano for dinner every night, rather than having to say, "Christine, please go practice." She had to call me away. And that's how much music meant to me. It was what made me feel like my life had some significance and meaning when I was 12 and 14 and 17. I just can't imagine life without music, and anything that supports that, I'm in favor of.
MTNA has meant the world to me since I've been involved in the last 25 years. I've been on a number of boards, always representing Yamaha as an industry partner for MTNA, but most importantly, I was a public school music teacher. I've been a teacher all my life, clear back to teaching private lessons in the mid-60s. And I think that's important for us to pass on the joy of music that we've all found and leave something for future generations. It's a better place when music and the arts are emphasized in society.
We live in a part of the country, in Arizona, where the level of unemployment is very high, the poverty level is high, and yet there are kids in the music school, in the high schools and elementary schools who are making music. And it humanizes us. Music humanizes us. And I'm grateful to be able to be part of contributing to that down the years. It's a way of becoming a little bit immortal through music in the future.
I think it's important that we always be looking to the future of music education. I've always said that I've been in music education my whole career in reverence almost to my band director in high school, who really taught me what it was like to be a musician, to be a better man. And music has meant everything to me, so I want to pass that on to future generations.
I think that music and the arts is one domain where it's really worthy to give your resources and as I said, become a little bit immortal through making sure that students, music students, have support for their endeavors in the future. Our culture as a whole is not doing it. So those of us that have any treasure that we can identify for that purpose, I think really should think about doing so.
I would encourage people to look at the Legacy Society because there is no limit on the amount of money you can commit. You can commit a percentage of your estate. You can literally be involved for the long term by being in the Legacy Society. It's easy to do, it's painless, and I think everybody should do it, period. At any rate, any level of money, you can do it just like I did.